Hi there, I'm Michelle Frost, the host of the Fit Mind, Fit Body podcast. Welcome to the Delirious West series, where we follow everyday runners preparing for the Delirious West 100 and 200 mile events in April 2025. In today's update, we'll check in with one of our athletes to hear how their training is progressing, the challenges they're facing, and the victories that keep them moving forward. Whether you're training for your first ultra or simply enjoy inspiring stories, you're in the right place. Let's dive in and see how our athlete is doing this month. Today on Fit Mind, Fit Body, we are talking to another one of our wonderful Delirious athletes. Darlene Dale, welcome.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. Feeling good today, actually. I'm having a good day.
Oh, good.
I've woken up and my foot feels really good. I'll take it.
And you want to take it into every day for the next 7 months?
Yeah, I do. It's being a bit hit and miss, but it's getting better. I'm having more better moments with it, so that means it's improving.
It's improving.
Yeah. So
I love that.
Yes.
Tell me.
I told you everything I'm doing. I've just been doing everything and anything.
Anything to get that foot better, including.
I sure am.
I just heard that you swept on the weekend. Tell us a little bit about that.
Oh yeah. So the Avaroo trail run, 25K I swept for.
Mm-hmm.
So you've had Marty on a podcast. Well, his wife, she was doing her first 25K.
Wow.
And also my hubby was doing, I think it's your second, isn't it? Your second one he was doing.
Awesome.
So, yes, I ended up sweeping at those guys at the end. Just amazing, watching them push themselves go through. Shannon was having a ball out there.
Can't imagine him not.
Shut up.
Maybe if you talk less, you could breathe more.
But yeah, watching him go through, Kat did her first 25. So over the moon. It was just so wonderful watching her accomplish that.
Wow.
Shannon like I said, he had a great time out there. He did so well, and he was helping Kat too, inspiring. He's very inspiring. I don't think I've ever done that with Shannon, that distance out there. So, no, it was really good. It's so nice to see other people accomplish their goals.
Absolutely.
So that was really nice, yeah.
And what about your body for you? Taking it over that distance would have been a good little tester for how you're going and your foot. So any time out at the moment that I'm getting out on the trails is good. I've had to adapt my training to a point where I'm doing a lot more heart rate based. Yeah.
So it means I've slowed my pace, everything down, which has been so much better. Do you know what I mean, for the foot? So I'm not putting that kind of stress. So that's one way I've been getting out to train.
Yeah.
So I'm not pushing that. So that feels good, and just getting out constantly, you know what I mean, to keep moving. Mm-hmm. A lot of icing. I've been doing so much icing on my foot. Stretching.
Remind everyone what happened with your foot.
Just plantar fasciitis. I did go and I had an ultrasound and an X-ray. Mm-hmm. The ultrasound, definitely confirmed plantar fasciitis. A bit of mild Achilles tendonitis and a foot spur.
All on the same foot.
All on the same foot. So I think it's a mixture of everything's kind of hit in the one go.
Did they X-ray the other foot as well? Sorry.
No, just that.
Because I'm like, maybe you've got some similar things on. You're evening it up. I don't know.
The left foot's laughing at the right foot at the moment. No, the left foot's really good. So obviously there's a little stuff going on in there, but I'm finding icing really helps,
Okay.
and I do that as often as much as I can.
So do you
The
do
stretching.
it, sorry to get specific, because like people are always talking to me about icing or doing this. I'm like, and then I go to do it and I'm like, oh, okay, when do I do it? Do I do it as soon as I finish? Do I do it like anytime I'm thinking about it when I'm sitting around through the day? You know, that how do you do
Yeah,
your icing? Tell me.
personally, yeah, I'll obviously do my stretches because I do
Mm-hmm.
my stretches now because I've been a bit slack on the stretches off. So no,
Mm-hmm.
that's made me more with the stretching.
Yes.
I'll then ice
Yeah.
and do my icing, but then I'm very mindful throughout the day. If I've got to, I'll ice just any time,
Mm-hmm.
whenever, just for 20 minutes at a time. Ice, bang, 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 go back, do whatever I got to do.
Yeah.
A few hours later, I'll go back and ice again. So I've just been doing
Oh,
that
wow.
a lot.
Yeah.
But it's funny because everyone says what works for others doesn't work for you know what I
No.
mean? I guess you've got to find what
What's your thing?
works for
Mm.
you.
Mm.
And I'm finding that obviously has been helping.
Yeah.
Definitely the stretching.
Mm.
Um, that feels good when I stretch out. So just trying to get that Achilles nice and loose. I reckon once I get on top of that, that'll obviously the effect on the foot will. But like I said, I'm
A
having more
knock-on
days
effect.
now
Mm-hmm.
where it feels better.
Yay. I
So
love
yeah,
that.
I'm taking that as the positives because you know what? I went out a few weeks back. I'm thinking, all right, so I'm going to take the load off. So I went for a bike ride. Oh
Oh,
yeah, I'm having a
you
good.
did.
I had the gear set high, going up those hills. I'm like, oh, I'm pushing up the hills, and
Mm-hmm.
then I got to the second last hill, which I got to, and then I thought I had one more hill to go, and I thought I'm going to let the momentum take me. Right?
I kind of.
Wrong. So I'm going, letting it go, and all of a sudden, got the speed wobbles, didn't I?
Oh no.
Oh yeah, and I'm like, oh God, oh God, God, that moment of terror that hits you.
Oh,
And so I'm trying to control the bike, and all of a sudden, hey, this fence just jumped out in front of me.
Darlene, that's awful. But obviously, you haven't even
You
mentioned
notice I
any
said the
other
fence
injury.
jumped out at me?
Well, I always have the pavement come up to me, so I understand that completely. So whenever I fall over, it's not me falling, it's the pavement coming to my face somehow. I don't know how. Usually I've had
So
alcohol though. That's when I used to say that.
oh, but I could only imagine my face as I've hit the fence. Oh man. Um, all I know is the right hand side popped it, or my arm and my right butt cheek. Oh my God.
Oh,
It knocked the stuffing out of me.
mm.
I had to sit there for a bit just to get my breath. I got up and this elderly couple came down and they helped me, clean up,
Oh.
make sure I was all right. Then I had 600 metres before I knew I was coming to a road section.
Yeah.
So I thought I'll get there, see how I go. So I got there and I wasn't feeling too good. And then I rang hubby. As soon as he picks up, his first words were, "You've crashed, haven't you?"
Oh no. Thanks, Shannon.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It was so funny. And yeah, so he had to come and collect. So I've decided, yeah, bike riding's just not my thing.
Well, you're very you seem very happy about the whole thing though. Like you're happy to
I
put the
haven't
bike
been.
away.
The bike is sitting in the garage, and I keep saying to myself, "You got to get back out. You got to get back on." I haven't got back on that bike, so yeah, there's a little bit of yeah.
A
Ooh,
bit anxious.
ooh.
So there's no lasting effects though on your body?
Um,
Oh.
it took a couple of weeks for me to sit properly on the butt, and the
Oh.
bruising. It took a week for the bruising to
Oh.
come out. Um, that was quite sore. The arm's healing up really good now, so
It didn't affect your running as much? Like you just had to you were taking it easy anyway because of the
I
plantar
was
fasciitis.
because I thought I'd give it 2 weeks where I would try everything.
Try new things.
Yeah. No, see. And then I did try swimming. Do like swimming, but unfortunately, the pool I go to is under renovations.
Oh.
So I've had to go to another one, and it's an outdoor pool.
Mm.
And we've been having really hot weather here. So I did sunscreen and everything, and I got out there and I did the swim, and afterwards I got burnt. So I'm just not winning.
You're having a ball.
So I'm not I just, everyone keeps saying to me, Darlene, stay on your feet, just stay on your feet, don't run. So but like I said, I'm having better days. Slowed the training down, heart rate based. I've even done a bit of running on grass, which is nice on the body.
Yeah.
So that's all I'm just doing now. And once again, I'm just slowly increasing the load.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to go with that and see how things go. Yeah. And then, me and Shannon, we've both entered Lark Hill. It's another 25K.
Oh, when's that?
That's the long weekend, March, the 1st. So that's just going to be another, little training time, once again, out on feet. Yeah. And I'll see how we go. I know he's going to smash it. He wants to get a PB. So I'm just going to see how I go. And if I feel it, I might go a little, you know what I mean? Push it a bit, but I'm just going to let the body tell me yay, nay, whatever.
Yeah, because we don't have long to go, do we? What is it, 7 weeks? 7 weeks isn't very long.
No. So I don't want to do anything yet to, make it worse or flare it up or whatever. So, I know, 7 weeks, how exciting.
So how's your body, apart from all your injuries, how's your body feeling? I only ask because I just had my first 100-odd K week, and although I was tired, I felt strong. So the start of every run felt quite exhausting, but by the end of the run, I was going quite a bit faster. So, that warming up thing that you do when you're tired and you've been doing a lot of Ks. But so I thought that was a good sign. So how's your body feeling, like apart from your injuries?
Apart from that, no, feeling really good. No, absolutely feel good. Obviously, because with the heart rate, I'm trying to keep my heart rate under a certain limit. So that means you do a bit of run, but it's also walk. So it's not you know what I mean, hard on the body at all at the moment. So like I said, it's still letting me get out there and keep moving, which is what I want to keep. I don't want to be kind of sitting on I think I can sit on the sideline. It just drives me nuts.
Then it becomes not just a body game, but that head game, doesn't it? Like
it does.
It's like
one of the reasons. It's one of the things I run is because it just makes, you know what I mean? It gives you that pick up. It's good endorphins, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
So that's why, So it's keep moving, keep icing, keep stretching.
So you two, because we've got the your wonderful crew on in a couple of days, although that might go out before this episode goes out. Are you two sitting down and doing some of the planning, or you've done it so many times you don't need to really do that now?
Shannon,
Darlene doesn't do any planning.
Okay, sorry. How silly of me to ask.
I was going to say, wait. Yeah, hang on. Isn't that what the crew's for? I mean, I just thought they do all the planning.
But my crew, for example, who's a relative novice compared to you guys, he won't know when I think that I want to have a sleep, or I think that I might want to, I don't know, eat something, change my shoes, change my top, whatever. He won't know when to have that stuff ready. I like the idea of planning ahead and being able to tell him when I want those things, which will probably change my mind, mind you, the moment I'm out there.
Things will go out. Things you plan will not happen.
Exactly.
No, I pack. I have little bags packed.
Yeah.
So at aid stations, I've got, change of underwear, tops and everything. So it's all kind of sorted. So if I say to Shannon, he knows where to go. So for things like that, he'll grab all that stuff out. But
so you do them as drop bags, do you? So that if he doesn't make it for some reason, that you've got your things.
No, he's got them.
Okay.
He's got, but I've got it all sorted into my little, what I mean?
For those.
I'll grab the wrong bra.
So he knows exactly. Yeah, well, you know what I mean. You've got your favourite bra.
Exactly.
The lacy one, apparently.
Not his favourite bra, your favourite bra.
My favourite bra, yeah.
And also to have a shower set ready as well to go for when you have a shower at Walpole or whatever. Just a bag with your change of clothes, all your showering equipment, towel, everything all in it, just ready to go.
Yeah. So he knows exactly what to get. It's like, grab that bag. She's often rearing to go. But majority of everything else, he's on the ball.
You can't make it too technical for us blokes. It has to be.
Make sure I've got a Sharpie with me to write notes. Thanks.
No, he's pretty good. He watches and monitors me, when I'm coming in.
Yeah.
To see how I'm, he's the best judgment of me now. You know what I mean? If I'm really kind of, you're going for a sleep. Even though I might have a little, I don't want to go for a sleep.
You'll do as you're told.
You'll do as you're told.
These ultras are like daycare centres up.
No, I'm good. I'm ready to go. So, he just watches, and signs, obviously because that first year. But I'm so much better now. I can handle less sleep. Do you know what I mean? I guess your body gets used to it kind of the more you do it. So I'm just so looking forward to getting into and getting this done.
Yeah.
It's just, get it done.
Well, it seems like although you've had a couple of hiccups and fences in the way, you're well on your way to the
fences. I see what you did there.
Well, they just come out. You can't handle a fence that gets in your way. It's silly. They need to control those fences.
I know. I'm actually going to write a note to council and say, watch these fences.
Just don't take offence.
Oh, there's a dad joke in the background.
Yeah. No. Oh, and I also did reach out to Glenn.
Yes.
And he showed me how to do taping, good taping for my foot. So I've been doing that now, which has helped. So
that's right, because
Glenn.
a podiatrist.
Thank you, Glenn.
Got some expert help there. I love it.
But just as long as it keeps improving, I'll be really happy.
I was watching who was it? I think it was Stuart's video he put out the other day.
I saw that, yes.
Blister year last year, and I was like, oh my gosh, I get blisters sometimes. Now I don't know. I don't want to have to not finish because of blister, because they're tiny but massive, aren't they? Like they can really ruin your day.
Earlier on, before finally found, I think, some really good socks.
Yeah.
I would suffer with blisters, and the thing is, as soon as you get that hot spot, address it straight away. Don't let it. So always, even in your carry on you, make sure you stop, fix it, do what you can, and then when you get in, you know what I mean, then let them do a proper, you know what I mean. Yeah. You just do a quick little fix. But hot spots straight away. Good socks too. I come across socks called creepers.
I've got them.
Toe socks.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've got 2 pairs of them. Probably need more.
I love them, Michelle. Honestly, these socks are just awesome. Love these socks.
You don't get sand in your shoe and then stuck in your. I wonder about that on the beaches. That's all. Does that ever happen?
Also the first thing.
Yeah, yes, you do. Just take your shoe, give it a.
Yeah, give it a. Because sometimes that happens.
That's what I mean. Just keep addressing. If anything's lightly niggling you, do you know what I mean? Sort it then and there. Don't let it progress to something worse. Yeah. So, maybe I'm just used to sand.
I love that. Well, I also practiced that, the heel locking. I haven't really done, and I've known of it for years, but I've practiced it recently, and I went, I guess that'll be better for those blisters that you sometimes get if you're doing a lot of up and down. and your feet are crashing into the front of your shoes. And I sometimes get those blisters just on the front of your toes occasionally. Yeah, they don't usually bother me that much, but I think over
a longer distance,
4 days, they might bother me. So.
It might bother you.
That's right.
It's great, isn't it? That heel lock system. Yeah, I learned that a while back. That's how I do my shoes now. It works well.
Just need to get some longer shoelaces. I was running out of shoelace for one of mine. I was like, "Oh, this is annoying."
Do you find now you buy shoes and they don't seem to give you enough?
Yeah. Yes, it's like they don't want you to do the shoe locking with
another complaint. Hey, another email.
Oh, there you go. We might get some free shoes out of it. Well, shoelaces.
We'll send you some shoelaces.
Longer shoelaces, please. Thank you. Because what people used to complain about, I suppose. Shoelaces are too long because they weren't doing this. Anyway. All right, we could talk about shoelaces and fences all day, but probably shouldn't because everyone else will be bored, even though we won't be. Thank you for sharing, Darlene.
You're welcome.
So glad you're on the mend and that things are looking up and you're getting over this little bump. So much so that you're out to, go out on the weekend and be a sweep for another race. So that's super.
Awesome.
Thank you.
No problem.
We will talk to you in the next few weeks and then that'll be the last one probably before the event. So that's a bit crazy to think about.
Isn't it, hey?
I know, right? It's madness.
Who knows what the weather's going to be like?
Lovely. It's going to be lovely. That's it. It's got no other choice.
We might get a bit of mixture here. We might get a bit of everything.
Lovely. I'm just going to say that lots of times. It's just going to be lovely, perfect weather for running. So a little bit
dreaming.
What, about no higher than 20 degrees any day, no lower than 10. Oh, it's Tasmanian weather. I love it.
Should be good.
Yes, it will. All right. Good luck with your next few weeks and looking after the foot and keeping your heart rate low and doing the heart rate training. It's really cool.
Yep.
We will check in with you in another few weeks. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, thank you. Bye.
And that's a wrap for another Delirious West athlete update. A huge thank you to the athletes for sharing their journeys and to you, our listeners, for joining us on this delirious adventure. Remember, it's not just about the finish line. It's about the journey, the community, and the moments that keep us moving forward. Keep rooting for our runners and tune in for next month's check-ins to see how their training is unfolding. If you're enjoying this series, we'd love to hear from you. Leave us a review and share the podcast with your friends. Let's all get a little delirious together. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode or an update. Connect with us on the website, on Facebook, or on Instagram. And we'd love to hear your stories and support you on your running journey. Stay strong, stay motivated, and keep pushing your limits. Until next time.